This video does contain graphic content. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
A Rudy Poo candy ass.
I haven't done a candy ass video in a long time, so I'm a little behind. But I need to talk about this guy. Webster Barnaby, Florida State Representative. And of course, you see how I talked about Florida, as in Florida, being turned into a fascist state by its governor, Ron DeSantis. Now, this guy, Barnaby, oh man, the things he said on the legislative floor is just sick, just beyond sick. He decides to talk bad about transgenders. And quite honestly, I'm sorry to even play this video for you, but when you watch it, it's pretty sick. Again, viewer discretion is advised.
I'm looking at society today, and it's like I'm watching an X-Men movie with people that, when you watch the X-Men movies for Marvel Comics, it's like we have mutants living among us on planet Earth. And, you know, some people don't like that, but that's a fact. We have people that live among us today on planet Earth that are happy to display themselves as if they were mutants from another planet. This is the planet Earth, where God created men, male, and women, female. I'm a proud Christian, conservative Republican. I'm not on the fence. Not on the fence. There is so much darkness in our world today. So much evil in our world today. And so many people who are afraid to address the evil, the dysphoria, the dysfunction. I'm not afraid to address the dysphoria or the dysfunction. The Lord rebuke you, Satan, and all of your demons and all of your imps who come and parade before us. That's right, I called you demons and imps who come and parade before us and pretend that you are part of this world.
Again, I am so sorry for showing you that because it was sick. Now, to give full context, he did apologize for his remarks, but I think the damage is done. Comparing transgenders to mutants like the X-Men. First off, as a Marvel fan, I'm offended by that, but not for the reasons you might think. Not because I'm a super Marvel fan, because I understand the context of what the X-Men are. If you read the comic books or even watched the movies as I have, if you know the full story as to how and why Stan Lee, heaven bless his soul, created the X-Men, he was telling the story about the prejudice and racism that was going on in America at that time. And obviously, you don't get that, Barnaby. Calling transgenders mutants. Now, I'm full disclosure with me. I don't have a problem with the LGBTQ or especially transgenders. I'm curious about them. And by curious, I want to understand. I need to understand why a person thinks the body that they're in is some kind of mistake. That they feel that way. I need to understand that, not because I want to psychoanalyze them, because I have read too many reports of transgendered men and women killing themselves. Because society doesn't, as a whole, doesn't get them, or society mocks them, or society hates them. And we're seeing that all over this country. In and out of politics, in and out of our leaders, Marrying Taylor Greene, I am talking about you. And maybe if I can understand, maybe I could save their lives. I'm not trying to be like a superhero. Maybe I could save them from that terrible fate of killing themselves. But people like this, like you, Barnaby, candy asses like you are the reason why prejudice is still going on. And this is all, the remarks you just saw are coming from a black man. You would think that a person of his age would understand what prejudice is. What you did was dehumanize human beings the same exact way. And I'm sorry, and I know that you're a Florida representative and crap, I forgot his name already. Ron DeSantis is trying to wipe out black history. But you should understand that. You should really understand. You should understand that prejudice, that racism, what we dealt with in this country for centuries, going all the way back to slavery to the present day, the dehumanizing that people like, oh my God, what the hell is wrong with you? We were called, and if I let a few racist words slip, I apologize. We were called everything from niggers to coons, porch monkeys. We couldn't glance at a white woman without being hanged or at the very least attacked. We couldn't use the same water fountain or bathrooms, where this is stemming from. And you fed into that. You scream you're a proud Christian conservative. Yes, you are. And you showed it that you are. So is Marjorie Taylor Greene. So is Lauren Boebert. So is all the other Christians out there who are kneeling at Donald Trump. Actually, I shouldn't even be talking about that, but that's where I'm going with this. You call transgenders evil, demons, and imps. How are they evil? One transgender person did a mass shooting. One of millions. Just one. I can name you on using both hands, both toes, maybe not even that much, of the hundreds and thousands and millions of Christian white men who have committed mass shootings, who have raped children. The two things that you want to push on the transgender community. You know what? I'm just going to end it right here, Barnaby. I want your goddamn resignation. Fuck your apology. Do you have any idea how much damage you've done? And you being a black man even makes me even more angrier. Because you know the history of this country. At least I think you would. You're what, in your upper 50s? Upper 60s, maybe? You should know the history of prejudice in this country. And you fed into it. That to me shows you're not worthy of being a representative of Florida or anywhere in this country. It shows to me that you're not a Christian. Because all you've done is show how unchristian you truly are. And in closing, from me to you, Webster Barnaby, you are, I swear by the Lord of hosts, nothing more than
am a Rudy Poo candy ass.
CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.